Cropover Central, we're back in the nation's digital creative studio. With me today is none other than Terencia Coward, and I let her introduce herself as her soca name.
TC. Yeah, just TC. There's no miss in front of it or anything like that. It's just TC.
Okay, I'm going to call you by the name of one of your songs.
What's
Iron
that?
Lady.
Oh, yeah.
That's your 2019 offering?
Yes, 2019 for the Piggity Crop competition. Yes.
Written by?
The Water Street Boys, which would be Ian Webster and Shane Jones.
Okay, so tell me about your 2019 song for Pick of the Crop before we go into
Soca Monarch. I really, for a little while, I had said to Shane and Ian that I would work with them at some point in time. And once Ian left to do his master's, he called me and he said, "Are you going to do it this year?" And I told him no. I said, if I do it, it has to be something that is important to me. It has to be something that I believe has the capacity to reach the people that I think need it most. So I said, give me some time to think about it. And I think probably towards the middle of March, early April, I made a decision and I messaged Shane and I said, okay, this is the theme that I'm thinking, because this has been reoccurring in my head over and over again, because I'm in corporate. I understand the difficulties that women have to traverse the corporate minefield. And then when they reach a certain standard, it's almost this glass ceiling that is yet to be broken. In some instances it is, in some instances it isn't. And I just see the challenges that women face day in, day out, just to be considered equal to their male peers. I'm not here to bash or knock men, please understand that. But being in corporate, I see it. Being in entertainment, I see it. I see it all around. So I just felt like it was something that I just needed to put out there.
Okay, so when he sent it back to you, and you listened to it for the first time, what did you do?
Well, I gave him the theme, because I said Iron Lady, and I gave him a couple lines. I had written on Facebook some weeks prior regarding people were saying that a lot of what is going on is simply because young people find themselves in financially depressed situations and they're making bad choices. So I wrote a little what's on my mind, and I indicated I was born in the Pine. I was raised in the farm. In my day, you didn't want to send a job application stating that that's where you lived, because you wouldn't get a job, because there was this image that surrounded being from certain neighborhoods, but that didn't make me or any of my colleagues, who I believe Barry works here, Barry Allen.
Yes.
Barry lived right across the block from me. We would play together every day. That didn't make us make bad choices. We knew that we wanted better, more than our parents probably had, and we pushed ourselves harder, and we made those choices. So he pulled that. Shane had pulled that from off of Facebook, and he said to me, whenever you make a decision, I'm gonna find some way to use this in some song. I don't care what it is. And I had mentioned to him that the best steel must go through the hottest fires in order to become the finest edge. And
some fires.
Yeah, and I've been through some fires. So when he sent it back, I was like, yeah, I like it. But it was a real traditional Kaiso song, in the way that the melody was structured and that kind of stuff. And then when I took it to Nicholas wanted to take it totally out of the realm of the traditional Kaiso 110 BPM kind of thing. I mean, we're still there, but with a different feel. And I was pleased. I could not ask for more.
Okay, so now we're on to, you're into the Soca Monarch finals.
Yes.
Females would be like four of you?
There are four. I think there are four. Just four.
Also with the same Iron Lady glass ceiling sort of stuff. What is your advice to the young women who are coming up now, who are looking on at you and want to be in soca, and those who are already in soca?
You've got to first know who you are, and don't let circumstances make you into something that you're not, because the public generally will know if it's you, if it's the genuine you, or if it's just a show you're trying to put on for them. And oftentimes they might accept the show for 2 or 3 performances, but after that they want to see the real person, they want to see who you are. So first and foremost, it's know who you are and what it is you want to portray. Once you've come to a decision about that, everything else pretty much is easy from there because you've got the talent, otherwise you wouldn't be there. You have the talent to do it. So it's just now to continue to take it to the next level and always try to stay what I call above the fray. I did some mentoring with some of the young ladies at Springer when the Junior Monarch started. And I said to them, anything that I am going to be involved in, I believe in staying above the fray. I don't want to get caught up in little conversations, and we have a way of doing that as females. We love to drag each other down. We don't even give the gentlemen the opportunity to tug on our coattails. We do it ourselves, It's almost like a crabs in a barrel thing. And that's something that we have to try to avoid. And we've got to boost each other wherever we can, give each other the support that is needed. But always remember to stay above the fray. And at the end of it all, you are a lady. And that is really the base advice that I would have to give them. But fight like hell with the guys, because you've got the same amount of talent they have. As a matter of fact, I personally think that you have more attributes than they do.
Tell me about your song for Soca Monarch.
Music. Again, I wanted whatever I did this year to appeal to me first and foremost, and had to be something that I was confident in delivering. And I felt that there was a need just to have good music within the song. And I wanted to have a song that could be big and big for the band to play and that kind of stuff. So once I got the song from Shaf, he called me, and anybody who knows me knows that I hate WhatsApp video calls. And he called me on a WhatsApp video call. I looked at the phone and I said, I know he's joking. And then I said, well, just answer, because I've been talking to him off and on, and I just answered. I swiped up, and before I could say hello, he just started to sing the song. And I said, that's it? He said, yeah. I said, yeah, that's it. That's cool. Let we go.
So it was a good video call.
So it was a good video call. It was worth the answer in the video call. It really, really was. And I sent it off to Mikey, and he said, Mark, and said, Lynette, I like this one. Because he calls me by my legal name. He said, Lynette, I like this one. I said, okay, well, we're going with this. Just tell me when we have time to do it, because I was in training at the time, training sessions all day from 8 in the morning till 8 at night. So it was just trying to find that one window that I could go in the studio, put down dummy vocal, and go back in and do a real vocal. And we got it done over maybe about 2-3 days. We got it completed, dummy vocal, skipped today, and then went back and did the real vocal, and just left the Red Boys to work their magic, and that was it.
So now you have chance to take a breather before you go to the big stage.
No, not really.
So presentation is planned out?
No, not really. I don't have a chance to take a breather because the tents haven't started to judge yet for Piggity Crop. So I have Piggity Crop judging next Tuesday, July 16th at Xerox Dome, the big show. That's where we're judging. So I really have put Soca Monarch on the back burner. I'm focusing now on Iron Lady to make sure that I have all of the nuances right that I want to have right when I hit the stage and all of that stuff. So I'm dealing with that first. Once Tuesday is gone, then I can sit down and really hack out the presentation. I leave most of the ideas to Sonia. I just share with her some of the things I want to do. And I've started making calls to some people that I would like to be a part of it already. So I'm waiting to see, and I'm hoping that it works out the way I want it to work.
Pop Over Central, that's TC in studio. We'll be right back.